I'm Stephen Holt, and this is News 4 Now for Wednesday, October 31st. We're going to start with a look at the weather. The forecast looking very nice for trick-or-treating tonight on Halloween. Tomorrow we'll have clouds and highs into the upper 60s. Now to the news. Police are looking for whoever tagged a quiet block in Brooklyn with racist slurs and anti-Semitic symbols. It happened along Garden Place in Brooklyn Heights. Several residents woke up to swastikas and racist language on their brownstones. Family told us they were not going to let hateful graffiti get in the way of their trick-or-treating plans. The NYPD says it is investigating the case as a hate crime.
There is no tolerance for hate crimes in New York City.
There has been an arrest in the murder of a 70-year-old woman at a luxury apartment building on the Upper West Side. Susan Trott was found with her throat slashed in her building on West End Avenue earlier this month. Today, police cuffed one of her neighbors, 24-year-old Anya Johnson. She's charged with murder and burglary, but no word yet on a motive. In New Jersey, a Rutgers football player has been accused of masterminding a murder plot. Isaiah Bullock faced a judge today after being arrested on attempted murder and conspiracy charges last night. Sources tell News 4 that he told a teammate he wanted to kill his ex-girlfriend's parents because they didn't approve of their interracial relationship. The teammate told a coach, which led to the arrest. A former neighbor who did not want to be identified said he couldn't believe the charges.
A young man that I wouldn't mind having as my own son, so that's what I thought of Isaiah.
We're learning much more about mail bomb suspect Cesar Sayoc and his alleged plot to target critics of President Trump. Federal prosecutors say the 56-year-old mailed at least 15 improvised explosive devices. They say he started planning this all back in July and searched for his target's addresses on his cell phone. The feds say they found his DNA on 10 of the bombs. Finally, finishing touches are being made for the TCS New York City Marathon this weekend. This morning in Central Park, officials painted the ceremonial blue line, which traces the 26.2-mile route through all 5 boroughs. The NYPD has made preparations to keep the 51,000 runners and more than 1 million spectators safe.
The streets leading to the route, we're making sure we're blocking off. We have 36,000 uniforms that we can pull from. We have a great counterterrorism unit.
And that's all for News 4 Now. Stick around after this for an I-Team investigation into the relationship between a team of Olympic athletes and an online firearms marketplace that also sells Nazi paraphernalia and hate literature. I'm Stephen Holt. Thanks for checking in.
Gunbroker.com is a massive marketplace where individuals can buy and sell just about any type of firearm and all the ammunition to go with it. But this website also hosts ads for something darker. Type in the search term Nazi and you'll find nearly 2,000 posts. This week, the I-Team found ads for Nazi pins and flags. A Gunbroker user selling this book called The Holocaust Hoax Exposed. Even a replica canister of Zyklon B for sale. That's the cyanide poison used to kill 1 million Jews.
These are symbols of hate in the worst possible way. In a society that's seen such an amazing uptick in anti-Semitism, companies need to do everything in their power to dial that down and not ratchet it up. And this site with those kind of products are ratcheting it up.
For years, the Anti-Defamation League has criticized these kinds of ads, but now members of Congress are weighing in because Gunbroker.com has a partnership with the USA Shooting Team. That's an Olympic squad competing under the American flag. Connecticut Senator Richard Blumenthal said today, U.S. Olympic Shooting's partnership with a firearms auction website that peddles hateful and anti-Semitic products is indefensible. New Jersey Congressman Frank Pallone, who sits on a committee that oversees Olympic issues, said items that symbolize hate are despicable. No self-respecting individual, business, or organization should have anything to do with this website. USA Shooting should end any association with Gunbroker.com immediately.
Doing business with in this way is only making our society a worse place.
Despite the criticism, USA Shooting is standing by its partnership with Gunbroker. The Olympic squad said our relationship with the website in no way signifies our approval of these items, just as we don't approve of every item or the editorial on the websites and social media platforms that we use to promote our sport.
I don't see how it doesn't promote hate to sell the kind of items in the way they're selling it, with the kind of narrative that's associated with it.
The U.S. Olympic Committee, the body that backs all official U.S. Olympic teams, said it is discouraged by USA Shooting's decision to stick with that Gunbroker partnership. But Senator Blumenthal said it's not enough to be discouraged. He urged the Olympic Committee to, quote, put its money where its mouth is and force USA Shooting to end the partnership. Chris Glorioso, News 4 New York.